The Indian healthcare services sector is undergoing a transformation driven by policy reforms, digital innovation, and the demand for quality care. From diagnostics and insurance to medical tourism and public private partnerships, this landscape is evolving rapidly. To help us understand this space better, we have with us Mr. Dhananjay Tikariha at Kotak Mahindra Asset Management Company Limited. Welcome to the show, Mr. Tikariha.
Thank you. Thank you.
So let's first understand how has the Indian healthcare services sector evolved in the past decade in terms of structure, scale, and market representation.
So
So,
over last decade, the healthcare services sector has, from being very fragmented, now has become very structured. Now, what we have seen is emergence of a number of large corporate hospital chains. And overall, what we have seen is the overall representation uh, in the market, in the equity market, the representation has significantly increased. Now, compared to 2050, in NSE 500 index, there's at that point of time, weight of healthcare services was only 0.3%. Now it is moving 1.5%.
so what are the key growth drivers for the Indian healthcare services sector today, and how are they going to shape the future of the industry?
So we can look at three key drivers which are important for the future. First is the rising disposable income. Second is the change in age profile of the population, and third is improving access to healthcare. So, with rising disposable income, a significant portion of population can spend on quality healthcare. This is leading to higher demand for tertiary healthcare. With improving access, here access means more number of hospital beds, more high quality facilities. We are seeing also players who can provide high-end healthcare services. And third is basically on the age profile. So as our population is aging, so as of now, about 11% of our population is above 60. In next 25 years, this proportion will double. So, and as the population ages, the requirement of high-end healthcare also increases.
How is the mix between the public and private healthcare providers changing, and what impact is it going to have on the access, quality, and capacity?
So if we go back in the past, government was the primary healthcare services
Right.
provider in the country. But looking at our population, government on itself cannot effectively meet the demand. So that's where the private sector comes in. Over last couple of decades, we have seen significant investment by private sector to build capacity. And this is specifically more in urban areas and in tertiary care, where now private sector has a predominant share. Uh, so if we look at just in terms of number of beds in India as of now, private sector has about 57% share of hospital beds in India. The result of this increased share of private sector has been improved quality of healthcare and also better access. And government can now focus on giving healthcare for the masses,
Right.
whereas the high-end healthcare is largely catered by the private sector.
So, what are the major trends in healthcare spending, insurance penetration, and out of pocket expenses, and how these might evolve going forward?
So, as the disposable income grows, the spend on healthcare as a percent of GDP continues to grow. But still, it is in India, it is at 3%, which is significantly lower than the world average of about 10%. So we have a long way to go in terms of growth in healthcare spends going forward. If we look at in terms of insurance penetration, it is rising, but individual private healthcare insurance penetration is only about 5%, which is very low. So out of pocket expense continues to be high and will remain high for the foreseeable future. However, what we expect is going forward, we will see a sharp increase in insurance penetration and out of pocket expense gradually coming down.
Also, please tell us, how are the new opportunities like medical tourism and digital health likely to influence sectors' growth and competitiveness in coming years?
Medical insurance is an ideal opportunity for India. What we see in India is basically significant capacity which can be built of high quality healthcare at very affordable prices. If we look at cost of treatment in India, it is about one third to one tenth of similar treatment in developed world with similar outcomes. Hence, if exploited properly, this will be a very big opportunity for India. On basically digital health opportunity, we are seeing early movers in this space. This allows better access to patients for which may otherwise we may not be able to reach easily, and also keeping the cost of the treatment low. So and this will allow new business models to evolve going forward. So both of these opportunities will add to the growth of the sector.
But also like to understand, what is the growth potential of the healthcare services sector for the investors?
What we have seen over last decade is significant increase in the weight of this sector in the overall benchmark. So this shows that this sector has grown faster than other sectors. What we what we foresee is that this sector will continue to grow faster than most other sectors because of the factors which are driving this growth. And this should be a good opportunity for long term.
Because demand is always going to be there for healthcare services. So, of
Yes.
course.
And this should continue, the growth of demand should continue for a long period.
Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your insights on the evolving healthcare services sector.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, we hope this discussion helps the investors and our listeners gain deeper understanding of structural trends and growth drivers of the healthcare sector in India. For more such conversations, stay tuned to Kotak Mutual Fund.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.